What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again, and welcome to a new angle of my basement. I'm exhausted right now. It's late. I was editing for 6 hours today at school because my teachers just hate me, I guess. And by teachers, I mean it was for one class, so that really says all you need to know. Game 3 against the Edmonton Oilers in Edmonton. This was supposed to be up yesterday. Had zero time yesterday on Sunday because I was filming everything I needed to edit today. Score, the Hawks end up winning 5-2. The Hawks start off the season, played Utah, they played Winnipeg, and they played Edmonton. I expected they would lose to Edmonton, beat Utah, and lose in overtime to Winnipeg. That seems valid. Edmonton and Utah just switched places, I guess. Hawks win 5-2. They go to 1-1-1, 3 points in 6 games. Shots were 36-20 Edmonton. Mrazek played really well. Hits were 15-8 Chicago. Faceoffs 38-25 Edmonton. Power plays, Chicago goes 3 for 3. Write that down. It might never happen again this year. Edmonton goes 1 for 3. So Edmonton, who had the best special teams in the league last year, quite arguably, they allowed 3 power play goals. Mrazek saves 35 out of 37. Pickard saves 15 out of 20 in the loss. First period, a lot of shots, plenty of puck back and forth. 4:10, there's a Chicago. It's kind of a tip-in deflection, kind of. It's a bouncy puck there. Philip Kurashev gets the goal with his first of the season from Hall and Kaiser to make it 1-0. Kaiser, I thought, had a really good game for his second game of the season. 17:10 of the second period, it's a Chicago penalty to Murphy for hooking, which would be killed. 15:05, it's an Edmonton goal. It's the former Blackhawk, Corey Perry, with his first of the season from Jeff Skinner and Matthias Ekholm, which makes it 1-1. Foligno Bedard 2-on-1 is denied. 10:55 though, it's an Edmonton penalty to Janmark for hooking, which led to that. Draisaitl also kind of just whacked Kurashev, but they didn't call that behind the play. 9:43 on the power play, it's Seth Jones with his first of the season from Bedard and Teravainen to make it 2-1, his 100th goal of his career, so congratulations to Seth Jones. 6:02 Chicago goal to Connor Bedard then, right 3.5 minutes after, comes right down and just shoots it and goes in. First of the season for Bedard from Brody and Teravainen. So Teravainen picking up a couple assists. He's off to an over a point a game start. Bedard's off to an over a point a game start. They're looking good. Seth Jones is also off to a pretty good start. Kurashev has a one-timer saved. A lot of guys were tripping over each other. Dickinson is absolutely robbed. He's been snake bit so far this year. Bedard's flying. I wrote down he's just all over the ice. He's really fast, moving around, and he just kept the momentum going for the Hawks. Edmonton just looked bad, and last minute, Edmonton probably looked the best they did all period. 13:05, or no, third period at 17:05. It's a Chicago penalty to Donato for tripping, which would be killed. However, Janmark just shoots wide. Dickinson is wide. Bouchard is denied. Kaiser has a big hit on McDavid, which at 14:35 leads to McDavid retaliating. He takes a penalty for roughing, and the Hawks, 10 seconds into the power play, they score. It's a deflection from Teuvo Teravainen with his third point of the night, second of the season from Jones and Bedard to make it 4-1. So Bedard, a goal and 4 assists in 5 games. Teravainen, we're not at the second goal yet, but 2 goals and 3 assists, or 2 goals and 4 assists. Good starts for both of them, as I mentioned previously. Moving on. Not a great call on the McDavid roughing, I wrote down, because I really didn't think it was worth a penalty. 11:25, Edmonton scores a deflection goal. It's Victor Arvidsson makes it 4-2, but right away I knew that was coming back for goaltender interference, and I was right. It was goaltender interference, the Hawks challenge. So it's no goal, and we continue at 4-1. 10:44, it's a Chicago penalty to Jones for interference. Ref use suck chance begin. Jones didn't move, and Skinner kind of ran into him, so I don't know why Jones got the penalty. And at 9:59, Edmonton scores. It's a power play goal from Leon Draisaitl, from McDavid, and Nugent Hopkins to make it 4-2. And then the onslaught begins. Edmonton was just kind of throwing everything at Chicago. The Hawks iced the puck more times than I've ever seen in my entire life in that third period. That last 10 minutes especially. That took forever to get down to 0 because of all the icings that were happening. 3:32, Pickard is pulled. There's a scram, there's a stuff, Nugent Hopkins is robbed, and at 1:05, Edmonton ends up taking a penalty. It's Draisaitl for hooking. 46.1 seconds, the one-timer goal goes to Teuvo Teravainen. Third of the season, second of the game from Vlasic and Seth Jones to make it 5-2, and the Hawks steal one at Edmonton. Peter Mrazek, very good game. Bedard and Teravainen and Seth Jones, I'll give them credit, very good games offensively. And Wyatt Kaiser, very good defensively. He had an assist. He shut down McDavid pretty well. And it's good because we needed to start developing these young defensemen. Kaiser, Phillips, Crevier, Del Mastro, of course Kevin Korchinski, who's the highest pick of them all. All of those guys need to start coming up. I know Nolan Allen as well. I'm not sure if he's been playing recently. But yeah, that would conclude the game. It was a 9 o'clock game on October 12th. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. Game 4, now we face the other Alberta team. It'll be against Calgary at 8 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday night. I'm going to be exhausted because I got another day of editing tomorrow, but I'll watch the game and I'll be there. Now, I won't be in Calgary, but I'll be there to watch it. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I shall see you all in the next one. Have a good one.